Did you know that there's a major secret to affiliate marketing contained in these old newspaper ads? That's right, I actually clipped these ads out of old newspapers and supermarket tabloids to show you one of the biggest secrets to creating content that gets people to buy stuff that puts money in your pocket. And I'm going to show you how these little ad clippings contain the secret to making money with your affiliate marketing websites and blogs, starting with the title. Check it out. Here are the 19 foods that cause you to lose weight. Amazing diet discovery melts away pounds like magic. Stops leaks instantly. I found a way to sell part-time and make full-time income. There's some secrets in these ads that I want to show you that, if used correctly, can make you a lot more money with your website traffic, your blog traffic, and everything you do with affiliate marketing. And we're starting right now. Hey there and welcome. I'm Marcus, aka the Affiliate Marketing Dude. And over the last couple of weeks, I've been going through over 100 years of different newspaper and magazine articles, and I think I've found one of the secrets that I've been using for years that literally makes my content irresistible for people that want to read it, and also leads them into the things that make me money. And I've broken this down into 4 different things that every affiliate website needs if it has any chance of making the most money possible off of the traffic that they get. Now, this is for you if you don't yet have traffic, and if you do have traffic, you're going to want to pay extra close attention. So what I've done is I've put a couple of ads here, and we're going to break it down and talk about the 4 things that these ads have that every piece of content, whether it's video, whether it's an article, whether it's a recipe, whether it's a PDF or a list or whatever, needs to have if you have any chance in hell of making a profit. Let's dive right in. Number 1, they look like content. That's right. If you take a look at these ads very closely, you're going to notice, although they are paid ads, full-page ads that people paid to put in the magazine, they actually look like the articles within the magazine, which is really cool, right? So guys like reading a newspaper and he's like, hey, here's an interesting report that's about the 19 foods to lose weight, and he goes on and reads it. So it makes it really irresistible to them, and it looks like part of the content. Now, we need to be doing the same thing on our websites and our blogs by using our content in a way that gets the user to do something next. You see, the whole reason this article was written was to drive people to what makes sales. The entire reason they made this article wasn't just to help people out with the 19 foods they need to not eat. It was to get people to buy whatever it is they were selling, or get people to fill out a coupon, or get people to mail in for a free report or something like that. They wanted a conversion, and that's why they created these to look like ads, so that people would go through and say, hey, look, here's some content. Let's read this. Let's see what's going on, because I want to learn the 19 foods that cause us to lose weight. Which brings me to number 2. Number 2 is a hook. Every piece of content you create needs to have a good hook that's going to get the user to read the next bit. Very, very important. So while we're creating our ads to look like actual content, we also want to have a hook that says, hey, you need to read more. So we need to have a headline or a hook that tells the user why they need to consume this piece of content. And again, remember, the whole point of your content is to get people into what you want them to do next. So if I'm writing about these foods, I want to have the solution, the 20th food that is the holy grail of weight loss, or whatever it is I'm offering needs to be littered throughout that content so that I can get the sale. We are not just writing content for the sake of putting more content on the internet. The internet has lots of content. It doesn't need any more. What you need to do is focus on content that gets people to click on the ads, to get people to fill out the forms, to get people to buy the things that you're offering. Now, the best way to do that is to have a good hook that's going to lead them into reading your content, which is going to further push them into what you want them to buy, do, anything like that. What you want them to do, you got to put it in there. Which, of course, brings us to tip number 3. Easy to read. I can't stress this one enough because a lot of people put content on their sites just to have content, just to have extra words, just to have extra filler. That's not what we want to do. What we want to do is make content that is easy to read, easy to consume in a broken up way. Notice how these ads and articles have headlines. Up on the top, they have subheadlines, they have big bold things that they want, they have images that support the article, they have different questions and answers here, or here they have a big headline at the top, subheadline, big words that they want you to read. Where you want your visitors' eyes to go is where you need to put the things you want them to see. You are in charge of directing your visitors where to look. And if you create your content with this in mind, you're going to get a lot more people to click because they're going to be naturally led by the hand to exactly where you want them to go. Marketing is a lot like seduction. You can't just come out and be like, hey, you want to get married? You have to go through the steps and say, hey, come on over here. Let's check this out. That's what your headline's doing. Hey, come on over. Check this out with me. Then you got to prove your case. You got to say what you want to say. You got to give them the info. You got to teach them something. You got to get them to know, like, and trust, whether it's in writing, video, whatever you're doing, get them to know, like, and trust you. Get them to understand what you're saying. Very important. Get them to shake their head and say, yes, this makes a lot of sense. I want to read more. Yes, this all made sense. I want to click and buy the thing, or whatever it is. You got to lead them down that path in a really simple way so that they are naturally going to do what you tell them to do next. So again, when we create our sites, we got to make them easy to read, break them up, use colors when you can, use headlines when you can, support what you're trying to say, but always write your article in a way that supports the selling environment, that supports them going on to the next step, that supports what you want them to do. For example, I don't just want to write an article about how to get more followers on social media. I want to write an article like why having your own domain name is going to increase your social media following 10 times over the next 90 days. That's a hook people want to read. Now, in the back of my mind, I know what I want these people to do is sign up for web hosting. That's why I'm going to tell them, hey, to do social media right, you need a domain, you need a web host, you need this theme. Very simple. Notice how I created that content to sell something. I didn't just create it to help out, although we do want to help out, but we want to create our things in a way that we know what's going to help them best. I know it's going to help them best if they get the website and the domain and everything like that, which is why I write the article in such a way. And of course, it makes me more money, which is a double win because they get helped, I get paid. Yay, go me. And of course, lastly, number 4 is what we call a CTA, or call to action. On each and every good ad that I came across, and I've read thousands of them over the years, probably hundreds of thousands, deliberately with the purpose of learning this stuff, right? I've learned that without fail, the ads have what's called a call to action, or what do I want them to do next. You'll notice here on this ad, we have a form to fill out. Fill out this form, mail it in, get your free whatever. Same thing with this. And if you look at all the ads behind me, same exact thing. They're telling the visitor what to do next if they want more. Because naturally, people are going to look at this and they're going to read it and say, I'm interested in growing big fat tomatoes. I like this. And they read the thing and they say, wow, this makes a lot of sense. Good. Do you want the free book? Put your name and email, or put your address or whatever it is and mail this coupon in or whatever. And you'll notice that on all the ads, they have a call to action, something to do next. And on all these ads, there's always something to do next. Very, very important. When you're creating your blog post, you don't just want to say, hey, thanks for reading, check out our ads. You want to say, if you like the stuff in this report, you want to make sure that you click here to buy this thing that's going to help you get even bigger tomatoes. Or you want to make sure you avoid this food, or get this book, or buy this dieting product, or whatever it is. And obviously you're going to use your affiliate link or your product link, and you're going to use that and say, this is what I want you to do next. So these are very important things that you need to know to be able to make money with your website content, your blog content, and everything like this. And since we're on the topic of a call to action, I want to do something kind of different that I've never done before. I want to send you personally what I believe is the biggest money-making tool in all of history. Now, I'm not even going to charge you for it. We're just going to send it to you. But because this is an actual object, a physical thing that I need to send to you, I can't send it over email. So what I want you to do is head over to freemoneytool.com. Over there, there'll be a simple form to fill out with your name, your last name, your email, and your address so that I can send you what I believe is the biggest money-making tool in all of history, hands down. Free of charge, no obligations. I'm going to ship that out to you when you fill out that form. So go ahead, hop over to freemoneytool.com, fill that form out, get what I believe is the biggest money-making tool in all of history. I'm going to ship that out to you, and check out the next video next. But first, go over to freemoneytool.com and get your free money tool, and I'll send that out to you. Thanks again for watching. I'm Marcus. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell if you like this kind of stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.